Well, good day, all. Ira Epstein, and here we are with your metal market wrap-up, and this wrap-up is for Thursday. And remember, we're now at July 17th, 2025, 5:30 p.m. Central Time, and I'll be gone on vacation for a little bit here. I will intend on putting out these updates. I don't know if I'll get them out every night for you, but they'll be there, especially if you've signed up and you're a subscriber. As soon as they're out, you know you'll get your notice of them. Time to take a little bit of a summer break. I don't take very many. Last year I tried this, and F1 tornado hit right by my house. When I say by my house, took the tree down right in front and my back and ripped up my roof. So we've had to fix that, and I'm hoping I get more than 48 hours away. We'll see if that happens. I hope you like my t-shirt. I'm having a good time doing some of this because I'm in my vacation mode already. Tomorrow, what do we have? Well, we get a little more data. Housing starts and building permit data is going to come out at 7:30. University of Michigan, their prelim consumer sentiment indices, they'll come out at 9 o'clock. But what you've had here, do you remember what we were talking about this week? That I thought we'd get a correction. You lost the bullish embedded readings. Maybe you'd go down to the key 18-day average of closes and try to rebuild from there. Well, we not only rebuilt, we came right back up pretty strong. We'll talk about that in the financial update. What's happened here, and you have to understand this, is gold isn't in play because the stock market is and the dollar is. And as long as the dollar's with a bid, and the question is, does it have running room from here in the dollar? And I don't know. That'll be the question. But it weighs on the gold market when that occurs. Platinum took off one more time today, and it's still coming up. You're holding in the copper market in the 550 level. In the energy markets, you're pushing back in the Brent to the $70 level. If you get the crude up over 70, you'll probably get U.S. production picking up, but can it get there and hold is the question. And bonds and notes are very stable, but stable at what price? The 10-year notes at the 445 level, so that's not a cheap level. When we look at the gold market for the week so far, you're down 0.32% or $10.70. If it continues to break, it could go to the 32.64 level, about $80 lower. But it has upside bias as long as it's over the 18-week average of closes. When we take a look at the action on the chart, it's very much sideways action. Now, the pattern is one of a higher high from there, but a lower low. So you haven't got a trade pattern. The market is fighting a battle, and what have I said to you would happen here all week long? It seems to be stuck at the 18-day average of closes, looking for direction. Does it want to fall to 32.47, which would tie in with what we just said? Or is it going to look at Bollinger Bands near the 3,300 level for support with resistance around 33.45? This is what I think is happening, and that's why you're hanging here. From this, think of a spring in a pipe. The longer this can go sideways, the bigger eventual move out. I still happen to believe that the move will ultimately be inflationary because of tariffs and kick the markets higher. We're seeing the very beginning of that when we looked at CPI and PPI this week, but you don't have a trend to trade in the gold off of it in the short term. And the market is at 69.24 in the slow stochastic. Any reading over 70 to me is overbought. I'm really just caught in no man's land there, and that's fine. The market I'm more bullish and have been since I did my silver report, almost going 3.5 weeks ago, was when it was up here. If you'll recall, I said, I think this market, it's time for silver to make a move to try to catch up to gold's move. And it's exactly what's been happening. Look at the difference in this chart. Higher lows, higher highs, still in very much a bullish pattern in the market. And to break it, you got to take out today's lows. I don't know if the market's going to do that. That's an outside day to the upside. Copper. Copper needs to rebuild. This was the 50% tariff day that President Trump announced. From there, the market needs to establish a new trading range. I don't see anything there. And look at how platinum keeps coming up. Now, it is overbought. I think the pros are going to step out of positions against that upper band and continue to buy on the pullbacks. But basically speaking, the silver and the platinum are acting pretty good, and copper's not a $5 or $4.50. It's at $5.50 an ounce and developing a trading pattern. The industrial metals have done well. In the dollar, the big question is, was this a bottom? Now, you are overbought. You're fighting a major battle at the upper Bollinger Band here. The trend has been up, and it's been up for a long time. You've had the consistency of higher lows, higher highs, telling you right when you cross the high over here, you can't be short anymore, and you saw that happen in the momentum. Okay, now the question is, have we seen a low, or is this no more than an overall a pattern that you wiped out the shorts, you took them out of the market, now the market's restructuring? I can't answer that question just yet. But what I can tell you is if you like these studies, one of the ways you can take advantage if you have TradingView is to work with us, because we have the ability to put in all these studies into your TradingView. So for those of you that use it and you want to get the swing lines, you want all my indicators, the moving averages I use, my version of slow stochastics, it's all there for you to play with. I even highlight outside days. Now you can turn any of these features individually off. Window envelopes, if you're a subscriber of mine, I give you the values for them. If you don't want that, just turn them off in there. But it's pretty interesting. And I think outside bars are so important, and it's neat to be able to put them on here. Now, this all ties up with my videos, because you'll be able to look at my videos if you're a subscriber and see what I'm doing, and your charts will do the identical thing with it. And it does it through TradingView on stocks and the futures markets. It only takes up 2 slots. So go to iraepstein.com. When you're there, go to Client Resources on the top right, give it a click, and away you go. I'm Ira. Have yourself a good evening.